Hello, potato family. I have brought you another pick a card reading today. And this pick a card is how people in your life see you, the good things, and the things that you might need to work on. So, and with all things in life, it's your choice whether or not, you even give a baloney about what people think of you. Sometimes people's perceptions of us are completely unimportant. But sometimes people's perceptions of us give us a little insight on the things that we might need to work on within ourselves. So, with that being said, I will. Actually, no, I was going to quickly update anybody that's been curious about my rash. It has been slowly healing on its own. I got this medication that I just didn't take because I didn't feel called to take it. I felt like almost like the package wouldn't open. So, and I just let my body heal it. And this rash has meant so much to me. I know it seems silly to maybe others, but this rash, I'm almost a little sad that it's leaving me. It's not just my hand; it's all over my body, and yeah, there's this kind of sadness to it leaving because it's meant so much to me in actually taking the steps forward to start doing readings. This is something that I'm very passionate about, and every single reading I do feels like a little, almost like a baby to me, like my own little. I love it. I love them so much. Each and every reading I do, I just love them, love them, love them, and I think about them for hours and days after doing a reading. So yeah, it's just yeah, this rash has meant so much to me, and but I did want to let update anybody that's been curious. It has been going away, and I think it served its message, and it got me to make the move because my job that I'm trying to transition out of has a lot to do with my physical appearance, which is unfortunate, and an unfortunate way for my soul to live. So, oh, aside from that, sorry, I'll get into the reading. You guys are like, just let me pick a card. I'll let you pick a card. Sorry, enough about me. This is about you. So pile number one, we have restore and replenish. Looks like I don't want to lift these cards up because then I'll have to re-straighten them. It's a lovely lady curled up in some type of shells and like a little nymph. Then pile number two is going beyond normal. I should read the numbers too. There's numbers on these. 38. I don't know if that resonates with you. 14, going beyond normal, and that's pile number two. Pile number three is receiving. That's and it says 27 on the card. Pile number four is seeing the true you. And the number on there is 29. So I will let you pick. Hello, pile number one. This is your reading for how people perceive you, how they see you, the people in your life, what their thoughts of you are, and the good things and the things that you might need to work on. And you chose restore and replenish. And that's our, oh, they're just wanting to dump out here. I kind of had these positioned here in a certain way. There we go. We'll see if I end up liking that positioning. Oh, no, those were switched. There we go. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, so with this card, it looks like there is, actually, let me pull a clarifier real quick. Because the tiger is all about being very capable. Maybe there's this, the devil. And this is yeah, okay, devotion. Haha, yes, okay. So the way people perceive you is as this very because in this I see this sort of like um like ride or die almost. And a tiger, I would say, is a very, yeah, like I almost like a protective, very protective vibe. And even in this and yeah, this person right here has this sort of like watchful gaze over this, and it looks like this person is still able to walk a little bit. They have a cane, but they're not fully using a walker yet, and it's almost, this is you in people's perception of you. They feel very watched over, like you can barely walk yourself, but you've still, with as little as you have still, you're willing to watch over others. And the tiger is this, yeah, very, very capable in the night creature. And we always hear that term, like tiger tiger lady is a, there's a term in I believe it's, I might be butchering this. I've heard of like tiger mom, old tiger lady in Chinese culture, but I could be getting that wrong. But a very like watchful, like pounce on you type personality if you mess with if 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 they're messed with, basically. And yeah, this card being clarified with this, it's almost this very like creature like, the tiger almost creature like being that is like, I'm watching over my friends and the people in my life. I've got them, and not, I wouldn't, this is the good stuff, this is the good in you. So chained in a way of protection, like the, I'm not letting these people out of my sight, I'm going to watch over them, I'm going to and almost an obsession over making sure people are okay. Because the devil is a very obsessive card. But yeah, that's how people are perceiving you in a good way, in the good things. And that's something that they love about you. They see it as like, wow, that person really puts themselves at risk almost to watch over. Oh, another, oh, that's so interesting, because the tiger is a nighttime hunter. And it talks about in this card this about the moon, and how it's like one with its in the stillness of the night, it's like oneness with all of that. And um it's almost, yeah, oh my gosh. And the two wolves howling at the moon, like this sort of wolf pack mentality. So people look at you very much like uh that you're the type of person that, let's let's do this as a team, let's stick together, let's yeah, let's go out tonight at howl at the moon, and like we look out for each other. Well, I'll look out for you. I get this very much like, I will look out for you, I want to look out for you. All right, let's pull a couple of these cards as well for the good. Oh, those, okay, two. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, that feels good right there. I like that right there. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, wow. Another team, a very team mentality. You with, especially with your, yeah, your friends, family, everything, all the people in your life feel very like watched and protected by you. Like this is them looking at you, and all of their cups, they're almost in an expectation to fill their cups, like to fill it with whatever it is, like this protection. I'm seeing lots and lots of I'll look out for you. I want to be there for you. And it's very much like they are, yeah, they're like, yeah, that's your role. I will wait for you to fill our cups with that, with a very expectant of that. Um and with the and celebrated too, because the three of cups is all about celebration, and it's a very like celebrating that about you, like this is what we love about you, and this coming together, this every time I see this card, it always gives me a little bit of tears, because it's just so freaking beautiful, isn't it? This, and it's not just a single hand holding up a cup and with 10 of cups and like cheersing to that. It's our hands together around this cup, and this very strong, this is us together, and your friends and your family and all the people in your life, they see that about you. Uh this we're doing this together, very watched out, looked after, doing things together, very protected feeling from them, or perception. All right, let's pull one last card for, I'm feeling drawn to pull one more. That didn't feel right. Oh, that felt right. Ooh, where do we want that? Let's put that right there. Leading it. Yes. The Hierophant, all about doing the right thing. Almost like, look at him. He's not a leader by any means, but a very like feeling very watched over, feeling the Hierophant can be a spiritual teacher, and I don't feel a very leading mentality, but a very watched over, and it's almost watching over this whole spread too, like, I got this. Yeah. All right. And yeah, almost like I hold the keys too. I got that as well. Like, I got like the something that just came into my mind is like not, this might not resonate for everybody, like taking the keys from somebody that's had a little bit too much to drink, that you're very much in tune with all of what people well, this might not be how you are, but this is how people perceive you, is that like the DD almost in life of I'll take care of you. I'll be the one that takes on the responsibilities, almost like you can be carefree. It's like you allow people to be like carefree and almost stumble over in through life, and they feel that way. They can celebrate, they can have a good time, almost like, yeah, this is you out with your friends and they're all drinking, and they're just like knowing that you're gonna watch out for them. So okay, this will be, I'll skip over this card for now, and we'll come back to it, because this is more of just a advice to take on like after we read. So let's head over to the things that you might need to work on, or well, that you do need to work on. The things you have a choice whether or not you want to work on. So in this image, there's this sort of holding on to something. Oh. Oh man, wow, Spirit is so funny about bringing everything, because when I was looking at these cards, I was like, none of this makes sense, but now that I've got a little bit of story, I'm like, oh yeah, this totally makes sense. This nurture mentality can be a little bit too much sometimes. So it it can be really beautiful. They love that, they love and love and they love these things about you. They love them, but they don't love it when it gets overly like they're a little baby and you're holding them, and like mother's gaze is always on them. Like I'm the mother and I'll like they don't want to, the people in your life don't need to always feel that way. Like they want to, they love it about you. There's this like kind of back and forth almost. It's one of the things that they love about you. They see it as like such a great trait, but it can also be too much sometimes. So it's almost as though you need to like know where the point is, that is too much. And that's what the bad is all about. The bad is this it's a when out of balance, it's this inability to let go, because the back comes between what is it, the dawning and the dusk, and what it has this short period of time that it is about, and it's very much fine with all that. But out of balance, it is something that it has a hard it's someone that has a hard time letting go and releasing grip of like control and stuff. And I think from just those two cards alone, we can kind of tell where this is going to go. So let's pull some more cards and see what Spirit wants to say about the whole situation. That's a good one. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's pull one more though. This one is an interesting Queen of Cups. She can be overly emotional, but in this one it's depicted. Hold on, let's just, I'll explain it. Yes, okay. So yeah, in this Queen of Cups here, it's very, she's an awesome queen. She's emotionally mature, emotionally great. But in this card, it's depicted as her holding on to this cup very much, very mothering in a way. And there's even these like kind of cherub. What are they called? I don't know. Not cherub. These are actually, they have fins. I don't know. They're baby-like creatures, right? She's sort of, even in her chair, there's like a baby here too. So there's this sort of like clinging on too tightly here to this cup, and it's interesting how this cup is like shut too, because it's not even a cup that's open. So it's almost like you're keeping, because you're so emotionally like protective of the things, the people that you care about. You keep them in this cup very tightly. They're, and like with your hand on the top. the the way that people they're perceiving it as a good thing into a limited degree, but there can be times where you're putting you're putting a lid on people and keeping them tight. And I think let's see. All right, let's move on to the next card. So the eight of Cups here, I'm seeing that there's a real need to walk away from let's pull one more card to kind of bring the story. It's definitely about walking away from, holding on to the burden of responsibility. Or wait, no, I read this as the 10, but there is this sort of carrying this burden. I thought this was the 10 of wands for a minute, but the 7 of swords, but still carrying something, carrying this weight of emotional responsibility for everyone. And I'm seeing that you just need to, or knowing when to walk away. Yes, knowing when to, that people have had enough, and they people are seeing you as this inability um to know when that you don't need to take this the burden of their protection on, and knowing when it's okay to just like walk away from whatever, like if they're saying, hey, no, I'm good, knowing when it's okay to like step aside here. Let's pull a couple more here. Yeah, okay. So they, because you are, I almost kind of get this vibe too that some people perceive this overbearing uh behavior as, this might not resonate for everyone. Take, I don't want to make anybody feel bad, but I'm also like, I get this kind of impression as of a bit manipulative. Um, there's, yeah, I get this kind of vibe, and like that, this, yeah, not for everybody, but that makes people want to walk away. That, um, yeah, I'm seeing this a little differently now. that that could end relationships. That this overbearingness makes some people, kind of repels some people. No, it really, yeah, it does. It has a repelling effect when it's out, it's too much. There's not enough balance there when it's overly much, and it can cause a lot of people to, yeah, to want to step away from that, and a relationship could fall apart because of that. So, yeah. Okay. Let's pull one more above here, because I'm feeling drawn to your advice now. Oh, okay. In this card, there's this shut outness in this. So, as far as advice, okay, yeah, right away I'm seeing like, you don't need to, okay, so the 10 of Pentacles is this like ultimate card. I talk about this a lot. It always comes out, and it's represented so differently as this like shut out thing, is that you don't always need to like, it doesn't always need to be you and like this ride or die mentality of like, I will like you don't need to be so attached to people. You can give them their space and also be this nurturing, wonderful, because they love this about you in small degrees. But you come over here, and when it's too much, because I think that when you see people that they love this about you, you get a little glimpse of that, or a lot of glimpse of that, because it looks like that's how you are, and people are seeing that. They get a little bit of it, and you're probably going, okay, yes, like people love that about me, and I'm going to become more of that, because we always in life take the little bit of confirmation we get from people, because we're always looking to make our relationships better. And so if people are giving us this feedback that we have these beautiful aspects about ourselves, then we're wanting to like, let's go. If we're at level 1 here with being this protective ride or die type of person, then let's bring it up to level 10, or level 100. And then next thing you know, it's too out of balance, because everything needs to be in balance. It can't be too much of anything in life. Too many too much air and your lungs explode. You need air to live, and it's good in what your body needs. But too much air, and you keep filling your lungs with air, they will explode. So explosion here, the tower. This is too much air here, too much air in your lungs, or too much air in their lungs. The people in your life feel a little bit smothered. So yeah, let's read restore and replenish. All right, I'm going to read straight from the thing. You are in need of something so much deeper than rest. You need restoration, replenishment, and revival. This will not necessarily come from lying about somewhere, taking a moment out of your day or evening activities. You are more likely to gain what you need by breaking with your routine completely and doing something different. You need some variety, some spice, some change to bring fresh energy into your body, mind, and heart. You need to restore and revive yourself by changing the usual flow of energy through your being. You could stimulate this process by going to a different place, meeting different people, and taking different action to what you would usually do. You can return to your regular routine in time if it feels good for you. However, it is now time to move without pushing yourself beyond what is known, comfortable, and familiar. This oracle also comes as a message from the great loving guardian, which is life itself. You have been working so hard and have accomplished so much already. However, you often sell your accomplishments short and focus on how much more is yet to be done. Life is telling you that it is time to put down the paintbrush, the pen, the endless lists and thinking mind, and get into your body. Take the time to experience yourself in and of nature. Remember how to just be. In doing so, even for a relatively short amount of time, you will feel more of yourself and ready for the next phase. You might be surprised what just a day or two of this can do for you. Restoration does not have to be a long and involved process, especially if it is intended especially if it is attended to when needed. So I'm getting this major vibe of like that you just taking care of yourself, taking the time to take care of yourself and focus on yourself does not mean that you're not a good person, you're not a good friend, that people won't like you. I get this vibe. Major vibes of you feel as though you have to like give so much extra of yourself for people to like you, and ultimately in too much in an unbalanced version of that, it can push people away. And a huge message of that it's okay just to take care of yourself, to curl up in a ball and just be like, no, me time. That, almost like shutting. And it's also okay to shut people out for a while to have you time. This is very like, look at this X, and it's just you on the outside of that. You almost feel, oh gosh, actually, whoa, I'm getting major vibes of that. You would feel almost like shut. This could resonate for some people, not all, but that if you shut off people, that you would be all alone and they won't care about you, or if you're not all this thing that people perceive you as, that you would be very shut off from them, that they wouldn't need you anymore because these two people have each other in that, and that you would be all alone and they wouldn't need you anymore. But trust me that they love this about you. Oh my gosh, they love. I'm going to start crying. I need to stop crying in my readings. God. They love this about you, but they just want you to balance it. People just in your life want you to find the balance of it. So let's pull a couple archangel cards here, or well, one, and then we'll pull a goddess card. For pile number 1, please, Spirit. Got anything that's gonna, that looks right. Claircognizance, Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So anything anything that, and then there's almost this I'm feeling major like bridging of the two too, like this with the rainbow here, the bridging of these two to find balance. And anything that comes to you that feels out of balance right now, is especially in this area, I would say listen to that. It looks like your guides want to help you with this and to bring this into balance. I get one. But you got to be open to listening, to hearing. Where do I want that? I want it right there for some reason, those colors. Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping. Oh, I love this. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So this, like, it looks very much like an older sister, even an evolved being too, that an evolved person with their younger yet evolved sibling watching over them. And your guides, they want you to know that you that people, they want you to know that people see these beautiful things. Like, I love how it finished off right here. This very, very well felt like it needed to be here. And this is the last card, the ending of this. And it sees that these are beautiful aspects about you. This nurturing, this looking at this child, these two people holding these children here, and those children are the loved ones in their life, and they love it about you, but they just want you to use your skills appropriately. Use your skills to help children out. Use your skills in balance. Find that bridging of these two, that a little less of this and just enough, just the right amount of this. All right. Actually, I feel drawn to pull one last card. One last card, please, Spirit, for right here, whatever fits. Just feels like there's this incompleteness there. Okay, that's the card. Page of Swords. So yeah, cutting through the fog, getting clarity on, listening, very, I would say, any, like, really, like, go within and try to see if any, like, messages come up, because I think there's this need for, or maybe I just got communicating, possibly. Let me pull one more card. This is that's not even part of the deck. Let's pull one more card. I feel like communicating to the people in your life where, let's see. Okay, yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, so communicating to the people in your life why you are so passionate about what you do, because they don't understand. They're not seeing this. They're not, people perceive you that way, this wonderfulness, but the people that are repelled by this, they don't understand why you are like that. And so there needs to be this, like, bridging of, I think that's the bridge here that I'm seeing, is this communication to the people in your life of why. And maybe it stems from somewhere. Why do you feel this need to to watch over your loved one. It must have developed from something in your past. It could be something beautiful, it could be something traumatic, but communicating, because then there, with understanding, people can understand. We can't understand what we don't understand. So if you're able to communicate to the people, and cutting through the fog too, that will really cut, like there's this real like not understanding going on. And if you could, yeah, explain that. Anyways, pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope this is a helpful insight for you. It looks like, oh gosh, you look awesome. You look awesome. Just bring it into balance. I think that your only issue here is that it's just a little bit out of balance. And if you bring it into balance, and people, they love this. They love this. So just tone it down a little bit, and or not, or you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just saying that's what spirit is saying. Anyways, you do you. You do you. You be a tiger mom, lady, or man, ride or die type personality. I'll watch over you. I will see you in the next reading. If you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would super appreciate that. I'm trying to get everything set up to actually become a YouTuber and whatever that all entails. But I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading for how people in your life perceive you, the good things and the things that you might need to work on. And you chose Going Beyond Normal. This lovely lady looking at a light bulb. Time ticking on her head. I don't know why I put it down like that. All right, so this we'll put in the middle. Oh wait, no, those were opposite. I did pulled all these. And I liked them a specific way set up. Because they just feel good right there. They feel good. Okay, let's see what we have here. Forgot I clear this energy with new energy. There we go. All right, blank slate. So it looks like how people perceive you, the good things. There is, what is this card called again? Being lost, losing something. So this card is about like looking. Well, let's start with the dragonfly. The dragonfly is this very capable creature that's always doing, like moving from one thing to the next, and it's very just very able to like quickly figure things out and like move and go. And I think people see you as somebody that is able to like, this person in this card is lost in this maze, and they're figuring their way out, almost like you're able to figure out like puzzles. And this 2 of Swords, so maybe, that you are, even with like, okay, even blindfolded, you're able to figure out, because the 2 is about the 2 of Swords is about like not being able to see, or being stuck between 2 positions, and you're very like adaptable. Like you're even blindfolded, you're able to like figure things out. Very much mind too, all about the mind, figuring, very smart. I keep getting like smart, very smart, in your thoughts, always thinking, And then again with the King of Swords, a very like intelligent person. People, yeah, the dragonfly is just constantly moving and switching, this shimmering, going, and these quick movements. And people see you as somebody that is really, yeah, like smart, very smart, very smart. Let's pull a couple of these and bring out this story more. How else do they see them? Maybe somebody that's very lucky in life too. Somebody that has a lot. Oh my gosh. I'll take these two bottom ones, but somebody that has a lot in life, very lucky with, let's see what we have here. Somebody very, very capable. This intelligence makes you very capable to do a lot of things. Yeah, lots, that you have a lot because you've really, yeah, like that you can take on a lot of stuff. And there's a 10 of Pentacles that almost as though your intelligence has given you all that you have, a very stable life because you are so intelligent. Let's pull one more card at the bottom here. Spirit. I guess two more. Let's see. 9 of Rods. Yeah, almost that you are I I get the message of that. Yeah, again with the 9, the very capable person in life. They see you as somebody that has like built up so much and on your own, and with because of your all this intelligence at the top, and then there's all this action at the bottom, and all these coins, because of how smart you are and how lucky isn't the word, because it's you, but lucky in the sense, this paired with the dragonfly, this lucky that you're so intelligent, almost, yeah, a luck of intelligence. And I see you standing here, very very alone here at the bottom. Not that that's a bad thing, that's just how they perceive you, as somebody that's like this person's all bandaged up, this struggle, of that you did this, you were able to take on so much because of how intelligent you are, and how quick. I get this like quick energy, and that's why you are so successful. That's why you've built this up on your own. You are amazing because of everything that you've done, and because of how smart you are. All right, that's what I'm seeing. So let's move on. That's the good stuff. They like, people respect this about you. I get this real respect, like in almost in awe of how how smart and successful you are. So let's move on here to the how gosh, I'm so tongue tied right now. Take a breath. Let's both take a breath. You're very quick. Am I picking up on your energy? Is this very much like, all right, I get the almost the idea of like an entrepreneur or something. Like Very much. And like, let's build something. Let's build something. And I'm gonna be smart about life. I'm gonna use my intelligence to build something amazing for myself. Because there's all this like mental energy. If you could see like the dynamic of like the colors of the cards here, all this mental energy, and then it gets all fiery down here of like, let's put this into action and build something. So yeah, they people are very much like, wow, this person has done something great with their life. But let's see the things that you need to work on. So I'm seeing again, this could go, let's see, because the turtle is about out of balance. It's about stagnation and being too slow. And let's pull some cards to see where it wants to. That felt right. So we have the, it feels right there. Queen of Wands. Can I get some more cards here, please, Spirit? And the 10 of Cups. Let's pull a couple more. So far, this doesn't look like bad energy, so just things you need to work on. Okay. Oh, the 9. A 9 of Wands again. Wait, is that the second time? That's the second time we've seen the 9 of Wands, and there's almost a focus back over here. Okay. So I get the vibe that the people in your life might feel a little bit out that it's this 10 of Cups. It's interesting, this 10 of Cups and this family and these people that are celebrating this love. Sorry. Oh, I keep getting all these messages here, and I'm trying to catch up with myself. Ooh, okay, take a breath. That this is above. So let's say this card represents all this stuff that you built up that people are very impressed by, and they think that that's amazing, and you know, these are good things that they see, but it can also be prioritized over the people in your life. And if this won't resonate for everybody, but if you have a specific love interest, they feel they're almost alone here. Or this could very well be you too, because I do get this kind of like smug energy, and no judgment, because it looks like you've built up something amazing in your life, but I do sort of get this like smug energy of like, and also this person's like kind of facing away from the family as well, sort of like, I built up everything, I've done all this, and I don't need to like worry about these people. Like, I'm too busy. I've got a lot going on. And if you notice too, in this 10 here, this is what I was getting a little bit like, there's so many messages coming in. The man in this image, he's holding, he's embracing his wife here, and he's with his family, but he's looking off in this other direction. He has it all here, these 10 of Cups, but it's almost like he's like looking outside of the image here. That I have all the 10 of Cups and I've got this lovely family, but what next? This sort of what next? And even looking at all the apps on your phone of all the things that you have to do, as opposed to focusing on the people in your life. So your relationships. So people could feel very left out. Their perception of you is that you prioritize work this feels very work oriented, or your interests, your personal interests. You prioritize other things over them. That's how they feel. This feels very prioritized. This sort of like, don't worry about it. And with the with the sorry. Man, my energy is feeling so strange today, or maybe I'm picking up on this sadness here because there's this 3 of Swords. So with the well, no, let's come back down and finish that off, because this, I think that it makes people feel very heartbroken. I mean, the 3 of Swords is all about heartbreak, and people feel very heartbroken about that. It does hurt people to feel as though they're not important. And with the 9 of Wands, again, it's so over here you're like I did all this, and you're all bruised, and you're almost at the 10, you're almost finished, and you're like, I've built up all this, like I can't let go of this. And there you are, again, and even going in the opposite direction of like the family, and the not even looking at that this does hurt people, because you're like, I just need this last, with the 9, you're not at the 10. You're like, I just need this one last rod. Let's do this. I just need this one last rod. So you're more focused over here on the accomplishments and the stuff, and it's leaving people feel very sad. Yeah, I get this general feeling of feeling not prioritized. And with the Turtle, the Turtle is this person that's collected. It's also about like the person that's collected a lot of things. Can you just clarify it for me just a little bit more, Spirit? Collected a lot of things. Okay, too many. Oh, okay. So, yeah, with this Turtle, I think people see you as somebody that, because the Turtle has like collected all this stuff over time, and he's like really good at a lot of things, and she uses those things to their advantage. But I get this feeling as though people see you as that way, and that you're just like more focused on that, and they're left like waiting. There's this sort of expectant look on their faces, like, what about my cups? Like, are you gonna fill those for me with love and attention? Like, it's almost like the people in your life are waiting for you to see them, and there's this movement away, like, like, I've got all the things that I need to do, and the things that I've learned underneath my shell here, and I'm just gonna, and they're just like, oh, well, what about us? So, advice. Let's pull one. I want to pull a card to bring these two together. So, going beyond normal. And it's about, oh wow, that popped right up. Oh, I love it. I'll push that up just a little bit more to emphasize. I love that. So walk away from it's the 8 of Cups is about walking away, but it's very in this image here, it's walking away from this focus on being needing to be something, to accomplish something, to be smart, to be the one that built it up and did the things, and to be I get vibes of being successful in so many different areas. You don't, like, you can have that, but it needs to be in balance. So it needs to be a little less of this. And if you see this person's walking towards uh, away from filling all of these cups, because all of these cups of success and fulfillment and like intelligence, all those, they're really full already. Those are really full. But what you need to do is walk towards these people in your life. The people in your life are feeling very left out and expectant and waiting for their cups to be filled, and it's very painful, this focus over here. And yeah, people are feeling very hurt in your life by that. So more of this, bring more of this into balance, because you can have this too. You can have both of these. Just everything needs to be balanced. So going beyond normal, it's about doing things in a not not the traditional way. Which is interesting. So let's say you incarnate unto this earth. We all do. So let's not say we do. You incarnated into this planet, and there's this sort of like timeline of events where you go, I need to have I go to school, I go to college, I get the good education, I get the good job, the successful job, the job that pays really well, and it also is the job that gives me like the most people respect it, all of the things. It needs to line up with all these things. And then I get the relationship, and I get the person, and then I work, and then all of my life I retire and eventually get to enjoy my life, and then I die. So that type of lifestyle, or the thoughts that is what needs to be, because we come into this life being told that that's the way, those are the rules, that's what you do. No, you need to break out of that. That's, I think, what's causing this imbalance here, and having people feel their perception. It's just their perception, obviously, but their people in your life are feeling that way. So, you probably should listen to that. But is to not feel as though you have to follow the pattern that I just said, is that you have to do. I gotta get the intelligence, and I get the job, and then I work my ass off, and then I can relax on my pile of money, or whatever it is, the thing that you want to be successful at. And is to realize that you don't have to follow those patterns. Those are just ideas of a previous man, woman. Those aren't the ideas that must be. Those are somebody else's ideas. And are they your ideas? Really question that, actually. That's a good question to ask yourself. Are these my ideas? Are these my wants and desires truly deep down inside, in a soul level? Does my soul want this? Does my soul want me to be so focused on things and intelligence and being the best at something, and to all of my relationships to feel like it's is that what your soul wants? Does your soul want the people in your life to feel hurt by this imbalance? No, I can't imagine, but maybe, I don't know. I'm not you. So, but let's pull a couple archangel cards. And one archangel card. I always say that, and I'm just so wrong. Where do we want this? It feels good right there. Counselor, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So, if you have ever thought about getting counseling, I would very much suggest it, especially if you have a family and relationship, maybe even like couples counseling. If there's if you've got a husband or a wife that's feeling like there's this imbalance here, couples therapy is really great. But mainly, if just for yourself you've ever thought about it, it looks like there's some ideas that might be that people respect. They look at this and they go, wow. They find this very impressive. People think that you're so smart and you've achieved so much, and that's like great. But it might be worth looking into why you feel a need to put so much focus there and where that all stems from. And if it's from a healthy place, great. If it's not, counseling can help with that, you know? All right, so let's go with, and bring it into balance too. Counseling can help you bring those parts of yourselves into balance, because if something's coming from an unhealthy place, then yeah, it needs to be dimmed. It can be there, but it needs to be in balance. That flew out of there. Where do we want this? Yeah, let's finish it out like that. I love a good ending. I love a good ending. Bright future, Lakshmi. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Yes, yes, yes. It seems like there's a lot of emphasis over here in the achievements and the things that you do in life, and I think there must be some type of worry of needing to the timeline. I almost get back to the timeline here, and like look at her, like tick 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 tick. We only have so much time. We have this almost like this light bulb is this like golden egg too of life amongst these random buttons, and you're so focused on this golden light bulb and missing all of the random buttons of life. You ever find just a random button somewhere? Well, that's life, you know? Oh, the dogs next door are barking. I apologize. But you're just so focused and with this timeline, and you're missing out on all the beautiful random buttons, because life is random, a bunch of random buttons everywhere. If that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Spirits, I don't know, doing some weird symbolic shit, but anyways, I really apologize. The dogs are like, they're howling for you. The neighbors' dogs are like, look at all the buttons. There's so many crazy, awesome, random buttons. And yes, they're just buttons. They're just useless, seemingly useless buttons. No, the buttons are so useful, but they're not worth anything. They're worth hardly anything. This golden light bulb thing that you're so focused on is probably worth monetarily a lot, but all of these useful random buttons have a lot of awesomeness to them, even though they're not, really worth anything monetarily. So anyways, I hope that reading resonated, and I hope you're able to work through any of this stuff if it did. And I will, oh, well, actually, if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel, it would really help me to build up something here. Yeah, anyways, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading for how people perceive you. The good things and the things that you might need to work on. And gosh, oh my gosh, I'm already stumbling. You picked receiving. Hopefully there's no residual energy from the last reading. You have dragon, which goes over here, crocodile, and numbers, and guy who can't figure out something. We will see. Some type of stuck energy there. All right. So let's pull a couple of these cards. Can I get a clarifier specifically for this numbers? So the dragon is all about watching over, like watching over all of life, being perceptive, so people see you as somebody that's very perceptive in all aspects of life. And this numbers, so intelligence. If you were drawn to the first reading was all about intelligence. Really, the last reading was about having it all. As far as how people perceive you, but I'm seeing very, very intelligent vibes. Oh my, okay. Okay, fine. Oh man, this is literally the last reading. Yes, so somebody that lucky in life, possibly lucky in life, or somebody that has it all. But I'm getting really like kind of cold energy. But this is the good thing. So this is things that they see that are like that they're like, wow, they're very pleased by. Let's get one more card here to pull that together. Huh. So a couple more before I. So also maybe they see you as somebody that is giving in nature, romantic. Okay, okay, so this is different than the last reading. So in all so the dragon kind of ranges from different things. So somebody that's not only intelligent but also loving, romantic, somebody, yeah, sort of a jack of all trades in a way. I get the vibe of a jack of all trades. What else? Yeah, let's put that. Does that feel right? Yes, that feels right. A very warm person, somebody, very, very loving, very kind, very giving. I keep getting giving vibes. And yeah, the dragon is very watchful, and like that will give you, like, you ride on the dragon's back to like these mystical lands and stuff. So somebody almost dreamy like, but also smart, very smart. And and that you are somebody that has a lot, but you give away a lot. You're very giving, that you that your intelligence has gained you a lot in life, and that you are very, very much able to, you want to give to others. Like, here, you have a cup, like, I've got so many cups, and that makes people feel so seen and warm and loved. Let's pull a few more. Yeah, this numbers card. A jack of all trades is how I see this. Is that they see you as somebody that's like, it's like the hang. Is that the right way? Yeah, the hanged man. Or wait, no, I have it the opposite way. Sorry. Let's put that feels right there. The hanged man. Somebody that will like martyr themselves almost to give, to like, that you're so willing to, but this also can be like a perception thing too, is that not only are you willing to like give away so much and give of so much, of yourself even, that you see things from so many different perspectives, like this. Yeah, there's just so, with the numbers card, it's like this, and all the numbers are jumbled. There's so many different perceptions, especially with like the dragon. It's a seer of all life. Oh, how beautiful. Let's pull one last card here for how people see you, the good stuff, the good things. Oh, well, you can't limit, Spirit. We'll take it. We'll take it. Let's see what we have here. I love how all these colors are like color coordinated here. That doesn't feel right to cover that up though. Oh, and of course I just messed everything. Okay, I won't get caught up and we'll place that. I just hate covering. We'll move that right there. That feels more right. So yeah. Somebody that is willing to like almost go to battle for people. This sort of again with the martyr, somebody that like leads others in like that you're like the leader of everyone. Like let's go, like we can take this challenge on, or even somebody that motivates others too. Somebody that's like, we can do this, and you really get people motivated to come with you to do those things. And with this, again with the like, let's go on another adventure, and like that it's so inspiring to people. It's like you're the type of, they see you as the type of person that is always ready to go on to the next adventure. Like a venture, an adventurer. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, beautiful. Such dragon energy. Somebody that's just, I really think with this dragon energy, if this is who you actually are, if people are perceiving you correctly with this dragon energy, you're really doing life quite right. Like the dragon is in so like flow. It's one of the spiritual cards of this animal deck, and it's beautifully flowing with life, in doing all, like it's like like a jack of all trades, like dipping in a little bit here, and like this adventure, and like let's go, let's do this thing, and you're so willing to give of all of everything that you have. That's such beautiful things if people are perceiving you correctly. So let's see where I'm seeing there's a lack here, with this receiving card in between. I'm seeing that it's possibly that areas of your life might be lacking. So let's come over here, and the crocodile. All right, so it might look different in the day. I just had to leave for a couple hours to go pick up my new tarot reading table. So let's get back into reading. I just sort of reread everything to get back into the energy. So we're moving on to the bad, not the bad. I don't like to ever label anything as bad. The things that could possibly be worked on. And I'm seeing in this, it looks as though there's some type of confusion, maybe not knowing, or, and with the crocodile, let me pull some cards first. Spirit, can I get some actually no, I use this deck actually. Can I get So I'm wondering with the crocodile card here, because the crocodile is about going inward. It's about like being still, this stillness, and it almost seems like there's this over like this overstimulation or preoccupation with possibly others, or I, I get this vibing of overly giving. Let's see. And not taking enough time to yourself. Oh yeah. Okay. Again with this giving. I get this. My eyes were directly drawn to this person, just like sort of like here, take this cup, like, and he's even more reached in. She's holding her cup here, and this person is like reaching their cup out almost as if here, take. And she's like, it, like I have enough, I have one in my hand, but it's very insistent, almost this over, and here another cup ready to be given. So yeah, let me see. Spirit, can you specifically that one, clarify that one specifically, please? Let's see. Yeah. I almost wonder if there's this preoccupation with so this person is almost ill prepared for their life, for their so if this I'll pull this card up here. If this card let's say this paper, everybody else has got their paper filled out, and let's say the paper represents life, and your life specifically, everybody's filling out their paper of their own life, and it's almost as if you don't even, you a preoccupation with others, almost, if or something else, and your life paper is not filled out. You're not even sure what to put on your own paper. So there's definitely this vibe of like of over giving. You're a very giving person, and it's like people really really love that about you, but it's like I see you, yeah, it's like you want to give. This is you want to give so much. You want to give your beautiful song to everyone, whatever that song is, like anything that anyone needs, and they're all so deprived and ready, and it's like, oh yes, 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 here this person has come to save the day, but it's to your, in others eyes, they are perceiving it as to your detriment, that you're not taking, with this crocodile here, you're not taking enough time to yourself. And like, yeah, I keep uncovering this, oh my gosh, it's so funny, these cards, I keep like uncover the crocodile keeps getting covered up by all this giving, like of these other people's needs keep covering up you, and you are the crocodile. You need this time to yourself keeps getting covered up by everyone else's needs. Let's uncover that. Let's pull here, let me pull a few other cards to kind of pull this story out a little bit more. But I'm seeing, yeah, almost a too, with all the cups energy here, there's a preoccupation with other people's emotional needs and not with your own. All right, we have the Ace of Swords, some type of truth, clarity. How they perceive you in a negative light. I'm a little confused by this, Spirit. Can I get one more card to tie these together? It just keeps, one more card to tie those together. Pull one more. There's a story here that needs to be brought out balance. Okay. 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 I feel very much this needs to, we'll pull this out. Honestly, that story's kind of finished anyways, but this, a balance here. So what I'm seeing is there's this, or not a balance, sorry, a, people see you as someone that, gosh, this, what is this? I'm so sorry. I'm really like confused by, because this represents someone that's like built up. Like I'm seeing you as somebody that has so, or sorry, people are seeing you as somebody that has so much, but there's this taking going on, and it looks like this person is taking from themselves. Oh, yeah, I guess it's just once again another taking, taking from yourself overly too much, overly, to, because you feel bad for these people here, and you want them to have as well. And I guess I'm just kind of confused by this swords energy. So let's pull one more. It's the swords but there's this like, okay, so that's the in between here is this bouncing back and forth. So maybe there's something going on between. Let me get one more card here. Let me get one more card. This is the last time I ever leave a reading because I've got out of the energy of it. There you are again, carrying people. Carrying people to some type of truth. I don't know. I get the idea of some type of savior complex, wanting to give yeah. Anyways, that's that. The basic, I'm still confused by this Ace of Swords, but it is what it is. It's there. But I do see you as, once again, this carrying of people, wanting to take care of people and rescue people, give to people. And I don't know if that's necessarily who you are, but that's how people are perceiving you. And it in a negative aspect, they love it in the positive aspect, but there needs to be a balance between there. Oh, it all, finally. Okay, there. Sorry, I finally got it. There needs to be some type of clarity reached in yourself of what of that, a balance between giving too much back to this too, to be able to realize, to be able to think about yourself, to have the clarity of your own life, and to be able to know all of the things, to be able to focus on your own life too, that it's not always just about giving and martyring yourself and going on the next adventure and making sure everybody's happy and giving so much emotional support because you're so concerned with people being happy. Look at, you're looking towards that. You're always looking to the future of how happy everybody. It's like you're trying to like manage everybody around you. You manage everybody's happiness and make sure they're so happy, and like you almost take on all of the responsibility for their negative well-being too. It's like, here, I'm gonna carry you, here, get in the boat, you like, let's go, like, you look sad and down, we're gonna go on to the next. Like, he's got a wand here. It's almost like another adventure, because this is all very much adventure. And it's like, and they've got all their swords, all this like negative, their negative thoughts and whatever, their downness, their sadness, and they're in the boat, and you're like, let's go feel better, let's go feel better. And that's to your own detriment. That's to your own detriment. And even just because you have, you feel like you almost want to like give this to everybody else. Like, you almost want to have, like, got the pentacles, got the hat, got the bird, got the fruit, got his hands dipped in a little bit of everything. And it's, you almost are like, doing, yeah, it's very much of like over the top, doing too much for everyone else. This is basically what it is. So let's bring it all together. And my shoulder blade is burning. I don't know if you have any shoulder blade issues, but I just got this heat energy, and it's like, that's where you're storing all of this like worry over everybody else. And everybody else is, look, and everybody in this card is doing great, but you're like preoccupied with it. And it's just like, everybody else is doing great. They're all working on, you don't need to worry so much about everybody else. So with the receiving card, this is all about drinking of your own cup. So the description of this card, it's very much about this woman being parched, and this is the cup of life, and it wants to feed your soul, and that your spirit guides know that you've been parched for so long, you're not feeding yourself, and it is your time to drink of this cup, to close your eyes and just take it all in. It's yours. You do not need to martyr yourself. You do not need to do all those things. But this isn't supposed to be like, well, it is supposed to be how you're working on it. You really just were wanting to know, like, people's perceptions of you, good and bad. But that's how you could work on it, is just to know that you're important too, that your receiving in life is just as important as other people's. Your cup is just as important as others. Still confused by this Ace of Swords. You know what? No, I'm going to pull one more. I feel very drawn. One last card, Spirit. Really make me understand this freaking King of... And it's interesting. It's right next to the King of Cups, and it's clarified by the King of Cups. Fill your own cup. That's the truth. The truth, the clarity is that you need to... And look, he's even like me. Wow, I went straight to his finger there. He's very... Look at his finger pointing at himself. He's like, this cup's for me. This is my cup. Okay, guys? We can go on, like, he's got some type of wand type item here. He's like, we can go on our adventures. I'm going to take you along, and we're going to do fun stuff. But this cup right here, this is for me. Okay? And I drink of this cup, and nobody else drinks of this cup. I don't mind helping you and sharing life and awesomeness with you, but I need for me as well. And that's the truth. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Cut it off. Sword, Ace of Swords. Cut it. Cut out some time for you. Cut out this like, what, it's not advice, perception, whatever. Anyways, let's move on. Let's go get a couple. I finally got it. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, it's bothering me so much. Let's get a couple Archangel cards. That's good placement for it. I look at my spreads as like artwork, and I like to paint on my... whenever it's done, I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. Look what I've created. Look what I created. Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Oh, so good. So key. So awesome. Very, very true. So all these people that they love you for this, they see you as somebody that's awesome, amazing, and great, so giving, wonderful, but it's also they see you as someone that's martyring themselves, and you need to find that balance there. And so surrounding yourself with people that know where your boundaries are and that don't taketh too mucheth from youeth. Like, you need to be able to play your little guitar thing there, you know? Like, you need to have some time for you. You don't need to be worried about everyone all the time. And you should definitely, yeah, again, going back to surround yourself with people that understand that. And anybody that doesn't, cut them out. Cut them out. Anybody that is not understanding of your, where you needing to drink of your own cup, that person, either have a sit down discussion with them. Yeah, do that. Have a sit down discussion with them, and if they're still resistant, that person ain't for you. It needs to. All right. Let's. Oh, not one more of these. Let's do a goddess card. Wow, that's definitely for you. Oh, Lakshmi. I love Lakshmi. Let's put it right there. That looks good. Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Yeah, stop worrying. Like, stop worrying about everybody. Like, stop. You don't need to trust and believe that as capable as you are, you have so much. You can do it all. You're like this great, giving, wonderful person. I'm seeing lots and lots of energy like that. Know that that you don't I'm getting mixed up with what I'm saying. That everybody else is capable too. You know, you don't have to, like, people, you don't have to give all so much energy to everyone. Like, other people are just as capable as you are. Maybe not in every moment of their life, but they have the capacity to be capable. And so if you're constantly, you know, giving so much, like, come along here, I'm going to row you on this sad boat for you. Well, I'm going to be happy, but I'll take your sadness along with me. Like, they need to pick themselves up too. You can be a great person, but there needs to be, like, a great person in other people's lives, but there needs to be a point at which you're like, here's my boundaries and I need time for me. I can't be doing this I can't be picking up your freaking swords all the time. And it can't be so depressing all the time. Like, we can't be doing this all the time. Whew, yikes. They're sucking you dry. You're the dragon, man. You're awesome. If you, and I see this, it's got to be a spiritual path, man. It's got to be a really spiritual path but this is how they see you. I don't know. You could totally be the opposite. This is how people are seeing you. But they're seeing you as a spiritual creature that's, like, carrying them around to, like, mystical lands on your back. And, like, that's a beautiful life to live. But also, dragon needs to eat. Dragon needs to drink. Dragon needs to sleep. Dragon needs to meditate. Dragon needs to do dragon things, you know, like, yeah, let the dragon live a good life too. It's not about everybody else all the time. It's about you. This is your life. This is, you incarnated onto this life for you to interact with other people as well, but for your experience, and make your experience one that also is giving to yourself as well. This is my cup. This is my cup. Hands up. Put your name on that freaking cup, man. Put your name on that cup. Nobody else gets to drink out of it. All right, pile number... It's been hours since I did this reading. I don't even know what we're on. 3? Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, pile number 3. If you could like this video, and please subscribe to my channel, I would be super appreciative of that. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. If the light is different, it's because this is hours ago that I started this reading, because I had to leave and go pick something up. I picked up my new tarot reading desk, so I'm very excited about that. All right, so this is your reading for how people perceive you, the people in your life, how are they perceiving you, and the good things and the things that you need to possibly work on. So you picked Seeing the True You. Put that right there in the middle. And you have Butterfly and Vulture. I'll figure out where I want these cards. And then it looks like some type of falling down and another falling down. Very, very interesting here. So let's see. So right away with there's kind of a transition going on. So I'll just I'm in this card, I'm seeing this sort of like falling down, but it's multiple different versions, like transformative, almost like falling down, being transformative, and changing who you are. So, and then with the butterfly, there's also, it's almost like they're reconfirming each other. The butterfly is about a period of discomfort, followed by discomfort, almost transforming someone. So another transformative thing based on discomfort. So I'm going to pull a couple tarot cards to make sure I'm moving forward correctly here. Yes. Okay. So people see you as someone that carries the weight of experience almost. That's what almost carries your but move in a powerful way. There's this power to it, a transformative way, but that you have been through a lot. This is what they see in you, that they love, is that someone that has fallen down a lot, but is able to get back up and transform into this beautiful butterfly. And but they definitely see you as someone that has moved on from some shit. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, take them. Fine, Spirit. It's just really wanting to. Wow. 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 Okay. I feel drawn to put that right there. And these. That right there. And that. Does that feel right? Yeah, no, that feels right. So lots of someone, yeah, so they see you as someone that has, again, with the 9 of Swords, been just through turmoil, heartbreak, anxiety, but has stood strong through it. Almost this like, I've taken on all this and I'm going to take it on again, and I'll do it again, and I'll do it again, and I can, yeah, take on anything that comes at me. I will take on anything that comes at me, and I will celebrate these moments, these falls, this transformation. I can relate. I'm getting like major chills because I can relate to that. I'm the same type of way. Like, I love the pain in my life. I accept it with grace. I celebrate it because of how much it's given me and how strong it's made me. And so people see you as that. They see you as someone that takes the pain in life, moves forward from it, transforms, and celebrates that. So let's pull some of these just so we get a fresh deck here. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. A healer type, because of your pain. They see you as somebody that is, yeah, and also this alchemy that takes that takes the cup of pain and pours it into something else, something more beautiful, but very a balanced, healing person, self-healing, somebody very capable of converting negative emotion into positive emotion. Let's see, what else? How do they see pile number 4, please, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. I'm just loving this reading because I'm relating to it in so many ways too. Someone that that is so willing to do the hard work in life. Can I get another card with this, please, Spirit? Okay, that's a lot, but we'll take them, and then I'll finish this up. How does this? That feels right. And we're going to need space for over there, but let's put that right there. A real passion. They see you as somebody that has a real passion for healing, for working through issues in life. Very, very, let's do this. Let's handle this. And yeah, this just dedication to the work, more work, putting in the work on yourself. They see you as someone that's like done so much work on yourself and that is dedicated to that. Very like stern about it. Like we will handle this, and this almost looking at this too. Like we're not moving forward. I'm not looking the other way until we handle this. We're gonna get this inner work done. And then we can move on and celebrate. We're gonna cry. We're gonna cry our eyes out and celebrate it after the work is done. All right, that's how I don't know if that's how you are, but that's how people perceive you. That they love about you. They love how strong and like just like let's work these things out. Okay, so let's move on to the things that you need to work on. So the vulture is about cleansing, clearing. They're the cleanup crew. And I'm also somewhat seeing some type of, I'm going to pull cards here because like I'm not completely sure where this is heading, but okay. So the Page of Cups. Let's pull some more. Oh, there's the back and forth. So some type of back and forth of giving love, of giving giving of emotional, a back and forth between emotional and mental. But I'm so confused here on what that has to do. This looks like somebody being supported, but I'm also seeing somebody that's very much hold on, let me grab it. Spirit, can I get a clarify specifically for that card? Okay, thank you. Page of Swords, like some type of communication. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few more until this makes sense. Ready for... These are the things that they perceive that are a negative. Oh. Okay. So... let's pull one more to make sure that I'm I'm seeing something maybe like too emotional, too okay. Almost as if, okay, I'm seeing, I think what it is there's this over I think you're overly they're perceiving you as yes, yes, okay. It's almost as if you're like you're you're trying to, because you've been through so much, you might be trying to heal others too much, or look for you're maybe analyzing others in this sort of like, because the vulture is about like cleansing and like clearing out the dirty and the dead and like you're almost, people feel as though you're trying to do that to them. um and there's this like ready to, it seems like you're, yeah, you're always on, they're perceiving you as always like ready to like take, like let's go into this, let's and I like the balance here is this meant this overly emotion, the emotion is being put above the mental, like thinking about things. So it's like they feel as though they're perceiving you as someone that's like, I don't want to say overly emotional, but ready to like always offer to, let's try to heal you, let's try to cleanse you, let's try to help you. This almost, yeah, this that's like, let's try to heal you from within. And I'm also seeing that here with this man offering a cup, and she already has a cup, and she almost kind of looks a little like, huh, like, and it's very insistent, this insistence on like, she's has a cup, and he's very insistent, like, take, no, take this cup. So let's pull that's a lot, Spirit. Okay, we're just getting all the cards on the table now. Yeah, okay. um yeah, so it looks like there's just a lot of you, they're perceiving you as someone that's just all overly offering to help, and like to, and it feels very like meddling in a way. They, with this Eight of Cups, it's almost like like it's pushing people away. People are, because not everybody is ready to heal, because I see where it comes from. Like if you really have been through a lot that's like transformed you and made you like amazing, and people love that about you too, they love that about you too, but if you're too insistent on people healing at what you think, because you're very much like, let's deal with this, let's go, let's get through it so we can celebrate, you can't expect people to also be where you're at, ready to heal and like move through things at the time, the pace at which that you want. And I see that what you're trying to offer is so beautiful and all. Look, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, it's like you really want people to be like delivered with this, you know, this pentacle being like delivered from pain and suffering, and like, you got this like, let's work through this, let's fight this mentality. People are perceiving that, at least, that it makes people want to walk away. Well, and also look at this too, is this is, the moon is all about emotional depths, and you're like very insistent, like let's look at this, let's look at this, we're looking at this emotion. Let's look at this, whatever is bothering you, this darkness inside of you, we're going to look at it, and it's making people walk away from, like, they don't want to look at that. People don't want to look at that. And well, not people, but some people, they're just not, their pain is too hard to look at the moment. And if you notice, the moon here is so full, and it's just another message of like time, that people they don't heal on the same timeline as you do. And I mean, who knows, like, your life is so different than others, that the things that you've been through, they've probably, once you've reached, like, look at how far you've come down these steps. Like, you've come so far down these steps, and look at how many different versions of yourself that you've transformed into, and you're still not at the end. And who knows what you'll be at the end, but you never know where people are on their steps, you know. And who knows if those steps have transformed them as much as you have. Anyways, let's pull a couple. So, seeing the true you. Yeah, I'm going to read that actually. Okay, I'm going to read like partway down. If you are blessed with those in your life who can show you the beauty within you, wonderful. Even so, this oracle comes to you with a task you are now ready for. You are to begin to develop the art of direct perception. This is the ability to recognize yourself not only in the eyes of others, but from how you feel about yourself, how you experience yourself, and how you observe yourself with compassion and kindness from within. This is a step towards a radical empowerment that does not require perfection in order for you to recognize that you are lovable and have much to offer. It is empowerment based on the acceptance of all that you are, working with your strength, tending to your weaknesses, and being loving, encouraging, and nurturing of all that you perceive. I'm seeing if I should read the rest. Well, I think that's good enough. But with that, that's an amazing message. But and it goes with perception too. Like, again, with the timeline of knowing when people are where that accept, and seeing yourself as in all of it, your beauty and wonderfulness, and recognizing that and taking that, seeing the true you, will make you realize that you are unique in yourself, and you do not need to heal others to further anything within yourself. I kind of see this maybe possible idea, just that you feel as though this has done so much for you that you need to pass it on to others. And I almost, in this card, she seems somewhat, she's on floating in this water and just looking in there, and she's on this couch and totally secure, and she's like, I'm on a couch, I'm fine, I'm good, and almost bored with that. Like, what's next? Like, you know, like, who else can I help? Who else is in there? And I almost wonder if you see yourself in these other people that are hurting, and you want to help them too. And it looks like that might be just a little bit too much sometimes for people to handle. They don't want to heal as quickly as you do. So let's pull a couple. Let's see, where will I finish? That looks good. Spiritual understanding. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Yeah, that's great advice in general. If you at all want to tap into your spirit guides, they can guide you where you feel like when the time is right to try to help others too. And also, like, you can dip your feet into, like, if you notice that she's dipping her toes into the water here, you can kind of dip your toes into the waters of the people in your life and and recognize that recognize within them if you can test out the waters of how they are feeling or where they're at, and if it's met with a little bit of resistance, then you'll know, okay, and almost here too, this person's like guarded. It was very much like, let's fight this and let's do this, but also this person is very guarded too. I've covered up all these other wands here and there, but like guarded against these things that you want to offer, this emotional fulfillment, this um whatever, this solid foundation of life in life, these opportunities in life that are moved past once you get through stuff. But this person's very like guarded, like they're like, I'm not ready, and they walk away from that. And okay, so let's pull an no, a goddess card too. But yeah, bringing your esoteric information and symbols, you'll recognize where people are at. Just try to pay more attention and not be as forceful. Okay, I'll take the top one here. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Again, I mean, that's great. Like, I almost wonder if like spirit is like negating some of the stuff that I've said a little bit. Like they're like, well, don't give up on helping people. They're not negating what I said. There needs to be some balance here. There's this overly like wonderfulness and amazing that you've been through so much and people love that about you, but they don't want you to try to push your life experience onto them, your healing timeline onto them. But spirit wants you to know is that helping others is still good. Like help people when they need. It's like strange too. This person's like down on the floor, like grabbing this person's hand, and like it's very, I don't know, like almost unwanted in a way. But yeah, I just get this kind of like unwanted vibe, like what is this person doing? But spirit wants you to know that also, like, dip your toes into where people are at, and if it's met with resistance, then it's never a good idea and you should pull back. But also helping is great too, like the healing journey. They love that. They love that for you. They love that for you. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel called to pull one last, you know what? Yeah, we'll pull one of, no, I'll pull one of my other, I didn't do this for any of the other readings, but let's pull one last card for like advice on how to work through this. Nothing wants to come out. Ah, there we go. Where do I want that? Right at the top. Let's put her at the top. Stop feeling so burdened by it's almost too, this person's like kind of watching for the next opportunity to arise. And their eyes on this person here, this person that's fallen, they're like, and it's almost as if you've been traveling through life with all these this burden of your experience, and it's not even a burden too, because like these are lit on fire. Like you're fired up about this burden. I should bring this up to you because it's very much representative of you. It's like you're proud, like you're wearing your crown. You've lit these painful experiences on fire, and you're wearing them as this like cape almost, like you don't look upset at all by these. Like they're very much yours, and you're very proud of them. And look at this monster that's been defeated over here. It's like you're looking at like and like the ruins of what once was, and it's just like in the past, no big deal. It's there, but it's like no big deal to you. But you've defeated this like creature thing, and you're very, very proud vibes that I'm getting from that. But also in that is to pause and contemplate this king pictured here, this person pictured here, is also pausing. They're pausing. That you can wear these too. You can wear these proudly, but also pause. Because even too I mean, it can go other ways as well. Because this monster too, it's there, that could be representative of the people in your life. They're somewhat defeated at the moment, not ready to take on the they're not as ready as you are. For like, you're so ready to tackle anything, and they might be a bit yeah, not as ready. So yes, pause, and but also wear that proudly. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe in. Like, be the wonderful, amazing, like really resiliency, that's the word, resilient person that you are. Light that burden on fire, and be passionate about all the things that have happened to you, but also just relax. It's okay. You don't have to go and fix everybody else. Like, everybody's gonna heal in their own timeline. All right, pile number 4, that was your reading. I hope that all resonated and it was helpful, and you can work through some of that if it was. And if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would be very, very appreciative of that. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.